Hey everyone, welcome back to the Be More Marketing course. I'm Jordan, and in this episode, we're going to be digging into the settings you want your campaigns to be set to, so that way you're able to drive profit instead of driving a whole load of losses. And trust me, this one is very, very important. Let's get into it. So with Google Ads, it's very important that you start the right way. Setting up your campaign up the right way could be the difference between you spending your money efficiently and getting in leads and sales, or spending excessive amounts and having no sales to show for it. As much as people like to think, Google are not in the world to make it better. They're in the world to get a buck. And because of this, the default settings that you start with are actually geared towards Google sucking as much money out of you as they can, with a little emphasis geared towards better performance. This is known as Google's dumb tax. But with a few adjustments, we can make sure that you are on the right track. And just for the record, changing just one small setting can radically alter the profitability of your campaigns. So take notice. So number one, as far as campaign settings goes, campaign type. You will have 5 options for new campaigns. You have search network, the display network, shopping, video, and finally the universal app. If you're a first time user, start with the first option, the search network. This is the most straightforward approach and is the area you should be looking to master before branching out into other areas of Google networks. Next, choose all features as this will ensure that you have full access to every feature and setting later on. Number 2, regarding campaign settings, is location. As tempting as it may be to broadcast your ads across the whole world, it's much easier to start with a single location and expand from there as your click-through rates and conversion rates improve. Choose a single country that represents your main target audience, or if you're a local business, choose the town or city that you serve. It's possible to be more specific with your location targeting and even exclude ads from showing in certain locations. However, leave this on the default setting for now. You can always come back and change it later. Number 3, regarding campaign settings, is bid strategies. A bid strategy automatically sets bids for your ads based on that ad's likelihood to result in a click or conversion. Each type of automated bid strategy is designed to help you achieve a specific goal for your business. The default option is I will manually set my bids, and this is the setting you should start with for now. This is because in order for bid strategies to work effectively, your campaign needs to have a storage of data from past performance that will help the algorithm take the reins and adjust bids on your behalf. But we will go into this in more detail on the next episode. Number 4, default bid. This option allows you to tell Google the maximum amount you're prepared to pay for a single click. This is tricky, especially if you're just starting out. You may not be 100% settled on the answer to this question. You can adjust this multiple times over the coming weeks and months, so don't worry about trying to find the perfect number. As mentioned previously, you can always use the keyword planner to give you a ballpark figure as to how much you should bid for a keyword. It gives you the high and low range regarding what you should bid for your respective keyword. But if you're still unsure, start with a bid amount of $2 and bid up and down depending on performance. Number 5, setting your daily budget. Google has a very specific goal. They want to spend 30.4 times your daily budget each month. This is fact. Sure, your daily budget will spend a bit higher on some days and lower on others, but by the month's end, it will itself even out. Again, you can change this setting later. So choose what you think is a sensible starting point that won't melt your credit card. I encourage starters to begin with a budget of $10 a day. That ensures that your overall spend won't exceed $304 per month until you're ready to increase your budget based on performance. Number 6 is delivery method. You have 2 options for how Google spends your daily budget. The first one is standard delivery. This spreads out your ad performance evenly across 24 hours. And the second option is accelerated delivery. So starting at 12:01 a.m., Google will show your ads quickly, even if it means you hit your daily budget before sunrise. Standard is usually the best option unless you have a very high daily budget. With accelerated, Google will stop showing your ads early in the day if you've met your budget. That could be a problem if, for example, all your best prospects go online only in the evening. Number 7, setting start and end dates. Typically, you can leave the setting alone, but if you're running a time-sensitive promotion, then make sure you set an end date. That way, you won't have to remember to turn your ads off and your campaigns don't continue spending past its due date. And number 8, ad scheduling. The most common use of scheduling is to turn off your ads at certain times of the day or even entire days of the week. That's a powerful money saver if you know that there are certain times where you'll burn through your budget if you let your ads show. However, leave this setting alone to begin with. While your number of impressions and clicks may vary quite a bit depending on the time of day, conversion rates are usually consistent. Once you've gathered a significant amount of data on your campaign, then and only then would you have good reason to make adjustments. Hey there, thanks again for watching. If you have any questions relating to what we've covered in this episode, or if you feel you need further assistance in creating a marketing campaign or developing a marketing and business strategy, then you can either message us on Instagram at BeMoreNetwork, and you can find our tag or our handle at the bottom of the screen, or you can email us on info@bemorenetwork.com, and we'll make sure to respond promptly to any requests. Cool. I look forward to hearing from you. Peace.